Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today is an absolutely beautiful day to dive deep into some of the most thrilling daytime television drama out there. We are so incredibly excited to unpack all the latest rumors, spoilers, and wild twists with you all. Grab a cozy blanket, get your favorite snacks ready, and let's just jump right into the madness because we have so much to talk about. Oh my god, I am literally screaming at the top of my lungs right now. I can't even deal with the sheer audacity of the writers right now. Okay, but listen, if you have been paying any attention at all to what is happening over at Windermere, you know that things are getting absolutely unhinged. I was eating dinner and literally choked on my drink when I started connecting the dots about Pascal. Pascal, I am honestly so invested in this that I feel like these are real people and I am personally offended by their terrible life choices. Why would he do that? Why is he acting like this? I have to pause and text my friend immediately every single time he is on screen because he is a walking disaster. I'm calling it now. This is going to end badly for him. Mark my words. Pascal is being written straight into a deadly corner. And honestly, I am here for the drama, but also terrified. Wait, did I already say that? Whatever. Anyway, let's just talk about the tie for a second. The tie. I forgot to mention earlier, but Pascal is literally moping around the gothic, gloomy halls of Windermere wearing Marco Rios' stolen tie. I'm dead. I actually cannot breathe. Who does that? He is acting like this grieving, jealous lover, lashing out at Lucas Jones every single chance he gets. But they weren't even together. Pascal had this massive, embarrassing crush on Marco, and now he's parading around in his clothes like a total creep. It is so dramatic. I was like, are you serious right now? Sidwell literally scolded Pascal for this embarrassing crush before. So the fact that Pascal is still doing this is wild. It's giving obsessed, it's giving fatal attraction, and it's honestly making my skin crawl, but I can't look away. He is setting himself up for absolute ruin. Oh wait, before that happened actually, we have to talk about Ava Jerome. In the May 26th episode, which is insane by the way, Ava was talking to Jen Sidwell, and she literally planted the seed of destruction. She suggested that Marco's killer might have been a former lover or someone who had unrequited feelings for him. Ava painted this entire vivid picture of jealous obsession, and I was sitting there yelling at my screen. Pascal, look at Pascal. Ava always knows exactly what she is doing. She is iconic. She drops these little breadcrumbs of truth and just watches the chaos unfold. She is currently busy helping Alexis Davis in Manhattan, digging into Delilah Wilson's past and Kyoko's art gallery connections, which is a whole nother mess. But her brain is just constantly working on overdrive. But Sidwell is completely blind to it right now. And don't even get me started on Sidwell's absolute lack of situational awareness. He is currently stuck on the possibility that Lucas Jones might be guilty of killing Marco. Lucas. Why would he do that? Sidwell is so focused on Lucas that he is completely ignoring the guy living in his own house, wearing the dead man's clothes and acting like a scorned widow. But honestly, it probably won't be long until Sidwell thinks back on that conversation with Ava and views it from another angle entirely. The light bulb is going to go off, and when it does, it is going to be explosive. Sidwell is a dangerous, dangerous man. And Pascal is playing with fire by staying so close to him while acting so incredibly guilty and unhinged. It is literally a ticking time bomb. Okay, where was I? Right, so Sonny Corinthos is also in the mix now, and I am losing my mind. Sonny wants Pascal to retrieve these blackmail photos from Sidwell's safe. Sonny is literally pressuring Pascal, backing him into a corner, and Pascal is weak. Pascal is going to cave. I can see it happening in slow motion. Pascal is going to try to play the hero for Sonny, or just try to save his own skin, because Sonny is terrifying. And he is going to attempt to break into that safe. The anxiety I feel just thinking about this scene is actually ridiculous. I am sweating. Pascal is not a master thief. He is a mess of a human being who wears dead people's ties. He is going to get caught. Imagine the scene, it's dark in Windermere. The lightning is flashing outside, because it's always storming there. And Pascal is sweating bullets trying to crack this safe. He's fumbling, he's terrified. His hands are shaking, and then suddenly the lights flick on. Sidwell is standing there in the doorway. My jaw dropped just picturing this. Sidwell catches him red-handed. And in that exact moment, Sidwell isn't just going to realize Pascal is a thief who betrayed him for Sonny Corinthos. He's going to look at him, really, look at him. See the stolen tie around his neck? Remember Ava's words about the jealous, obsessed lover? And all the puzzle pieces are going to snap together in his terrifying brain. Sidwell is going to realize that Pascal fits the profile perfectly. Pascal had the motive, the unrequited feelings, the jealousy, the proximity to Marco. Sidwell's face is going to go completely blank, which is when he is the most dangerous. At this point, I am going to be hiding behind my couch. Sidwell doesn't do trials. He doesn't do long, drawn-out interrogations when he feels betrayed by someone in his inner circle. He is a ruthless criminal mastermind who eliminates threats without a second thought. Remember Professor Henry Hank Dalton? I literally cannot forget what happened to Hank Dalton. I still have nightmares about it. Sidwell whipped out a gun and fired at Hank without giving him an opportunity to say much of anything. He just ended him right there on the spot, and that is exactly what he is going to do to Pascal. Sidwell is going to pull that gun so fast. Pascal won't even have time to beg or explain that Sonny made him do it. The betrayal of the theft combined with the sudden realization that Pascal might have killed Marco, it's a wrap. It is literally game over for Pascal. I am shaking just typing this. Sidwell is going to shoot him right there in the study, or wherever the safe is. Boom, done. But wait, because this is General Hospital, and nobody just dies instantly without dropping a massive bombshell first. I am predicting that Pascal is going to hit the floor bleeding out, gasping for air. But he won't be dead yet. He is going to have that classic dramatic soap opera dying breath moment. And Sidwell is going to stand over him cold as ice, holding the smoking gun, probably demanding a full confession for Marco's murder. But Pascal is going to flip the entire script and leave all of us screaming at our televisions. With his dying breath, Pascal is going to expose the real killer. And I am screaming because it is going to be Ross Cullum. Pascal might expose Cullum as the culprit with his dying breath. Can you even imagine the shock? I literally had to pause and walk around my room when I realized this theory. Cullum is the one who did it. Pascal knew, or he found out, and he's been holding on to the secret while acting like a crazy person. Exposing Cullum is going to change the entire landscape of Port Charles. It is going to blow everything wide open. And why Cullum? Because Cullum is an absolute monster and his list of enemies is getting longer every single day. Cullum's time is running out. Sonny already wants to eliminate Cullum to protect Rocco, who is currently on the run with Britt Westbourne. Nina Reeves and Jack Brennan are also targeting Cullum. If Pascal drops Cullum's name as Marco's killer, it completely clears the board and puts the biggest target ever on Cullum's back. Sidwell is going to redirect all of his psychotic energy straight at Cullum. It is going to be an absolute bloodbath, and I am so here for it. But Pascal is petty. He is so petty. He can't just die doing a good deed and clearing the air. He has to drag someone else down with him because he is a jealous, bitter person who has been lashing out for weeks. So as he is bleeding out on the expensive Windermere rug, coughing up blood, he is going to point the trembling finger at Lucas Jones. He is going to blame Lucas for causing the betrayal that led to Marco's death. He's going to twist the knife one last time, making it seem like Lucas is the catalyst for all of his tragedy. Why would he do that? Lucas needs to get it together and get out of town, I swear. Pascal putting the blame on Lucas with his dying breath is going to put a massive target on Lucas's back. Sidwell is already highly suspicious of Lucas. Hearing Pascal blame him right before dying is going to solidify in Sidwell's twisted mind that Lucas needs to pay. Lucas is going to be in so much danger. I am actually terrified for him. Sidwell's going to hunt him down, and Lucas has absolutely no idea what is coming for him. So basically, Pascal's fatal exit is going to set up this insane domino effect. He exposes Cullum, setting Sidwell and probably Sonny on a collision course with Cullum. He blames Lucas, putting Lucas in Sidwell's crosshairs. It is a masterclass in messy drama. I love it so much, but I also hate it because my nerves are completely shot. The writers are giving us everything we want and taking years off my life in the process. I am so emotionally invested in this fictional universe that I literally cannot focus on my actual life. I honestly need to go lie down. The fact that all of this is stemming from a stolen tie and an unrequited crush is just peak soap opera excellence. Pascal is a tragic, unhinged mess. And his death is going to be the catalyst for the next big war in Port Charles. Mark my words. This is exactly how it is going to play out. And when it does, I'm going to be the first one screaming, "I told you so." Okay, I need to breathe. This show is going to be the death of me, seriously. The drama is just too good. And I will be sitting right here glued to my screen waiting for Pascal to make his final fatal mistake.